Hello, you beautiful people. Welcome back to the Like this video. Today, we are going to be doing our free-to-play guide. So, this is effectively episode 0 of the free-to-play guide. The reason we're starting with 0 is because this will not be episode 1. This will be the reroll part of episode 1. So, if you want to have a brand new account on Haikyu Fly High, and you want to reroll to try and have the ultimate roll, or the ultimate start, this is how I would start. Now, I would locate a Haikyu Plays video, as you probably already have. You are already watching a Haikyu Plays video. This is not the video that you're currently watching, but the video just before that, pretty much. You will come and click more, and then jump into the Haikyu affiliated link. This is going to give me a little bit of money. Of course it is. But it's going to give you guys access to LD Player, which is what we're going to be using to be playing Haikyu on PC. You can hit download on PC. Once you have downloaded LD Player, you will install it like normal. And then you will load up LD Player Multi. This is the key. So I can now close this. And we can load up LD Player Multi. This is going to give us multiple instances of LD Player, or multiple instances of a phone or a tablet, where we're going to emulate Haikyu. As you can see, I have already got in and I've added new instances or cloned instances, depending on if you have existing instances. And I have installed Haikyu to my computer. Now that I have done that, I can actually come in and click this button here, which is going to arrange my windows as such. If we then actually just cancel that. There we go. So Haikyu has now been sort of arranged. Alternatively, if you don't want to do that, you can, we'll exit that, that's fine. You can just drag and drop, which is probably what I'm going to do, because that's not really done a very good job, has it, in trying to make my Haikyu windows exist. So we'll do such a thing like that. There we go. Something like this. They don't have to be perfect. They don't have to be the same size. I probably should have done this just before. Oh, God, don't do that. Don't do that. You're ruining my video, friend. Okay, cool. We'll just rearrange these just so they're a decent size and you guys can see them. Although I don't really want one locked behind my head. But it's going to be what it is, right? So, cool. We've got one behind my head. And then this is the last one. We'll make this one slightly bigger since this is the one that we're going to be mainly using. There you go. So, the one actually there is going to be the one I'm going to mainly use. Now, you're going to say, Haikyu, what do you mean by mainly use? When you come into the 3 dots, you are going to be able to see this button here. It's called the Synchronizer. I'm going to hit Synchronizer, and I'm going to select the other windows and hit Start Sync. Okay? Cool. That means if I click anything, all of them are going to echo whenever I click on this screen. So by hitting Start, every single one of them should now mimic everything I do on this screen. So I'm going to primarily play on the top left, my left screen. I don't know how it appears on the video, but that's the one we're going to primarily play on, and we're going to try and blitz this. So we're going to try and get through the tutorial as quickly as possible, and then we're going to see what we hit, then we're going to hit reroll, and then we can do that again. I don't know how many rerolls I'll display on this video, but we are aiming for potentially a UR start. It really depends on how many hours I'm willing to put into rerolling. But if you're willing to reroll for a couple of hours, there is a good chance that you will hit the UR. I think players have said anywhere between 4 and 8 hours is what they've rerolled, which I think is absolutely crazy. And I don't know if I'm willing to put that much time in. But the more you reroll, the better it is. So, cool. Very important to note here. If you use a name, the name will be gone. So, we'll say temp1 or something. Press OK. Confirm. Use name's already been taken. Alright. Temp 33. And then what you want to do is you actually want to come into all the other ones. Okay, temp 1's already been taken because this bottom one already took it. So there you go. From a naming convention, this is the hardest part. So the bottom one took temp 1 and everything else needs. This is the only time you want to sort of click on the other screens and manually sort of override it. Cool. We're going to hit challenge. Now everything should be synced. We can go into chapter 1. We're going to hit challenge. And we're going to hopefully be able to just immediately start this match. This shouldn't take too long. I think last time I had it about 8 minutes. for a single reroll. So maybe we keep it 8 minutes. I'll show you guys the one reroll. I'll show you guys how to then delete the accounts, and then you guys can continue as guest again to continue. And then hopefully, if we do hit a big reroll before this video goes out, I'll edit in the final team. How does that sound? All right, we'll hit center. We'll hit serve. This is going to be the fun part. Cool. Yep. We may have to play each screen slightly separately depending on what desyncs and what doesn't desync. Maybe you want to do it with just 2 things. Maybe we'll do it with 1 thing. So in this case, we're going to go center. And as you can see, we hit them all. Boom. They got it up, which means we're going to have to play. We will pick this. All the screens are going off at once. I'm making sure all the screens are going off at once. And we'll take that. There you go. Nice and easy. This won't be the fastest display from me, but it gives you a real-time expectation on how long this is going to take. As you can see, unlike what I find with things like BlueStacks, the bloatware on BlueStacks really slows it down. LD Player really does do better. Although I've heard people saying Mew Player and other players do work well as well. So, you know, by all means, try other players. I always just suggest LD Player because it's always worked for me for the last, 3 years of gaming. And now that I'm affiliated with them, it just makes even more sense. Cool. So that should be victory, and we can progress to the next part of the tutorial. Nice, nice, nice. We want to just keep going. Okay, challenge. Pretty sure we want to just challenge again. Is it going to tell me to do something this time? Nope, we're good to go again, and this time just play it. Maybe I should give it some audio, just so you guys can hear something. Oh no, you guys can't hear anything, that's fine. Cool, this video is just going to be my voice, so enjoy that. Right, we are going to pick, it doesn't really matter here. And we're going to perfect it, so that's fine. We'll block with Hinata. Not that it particularly matters. This is tutorial. Oh, we got Tanaka now, so we can spike with Tanaka. And every single one of them should go off at the same time. I am excited to see what we're going to hit, by the way. I wonder what sort of free-to-play account we're going to hit, what characters we're going to hit. I mean, in an ideal world, I want to hit Kuro. But if I do hit Kuro, I want to hit the likes of Lev. I want to hit Yaku. Not Yaku. Kenma as well. Yaku would be next week. Just to get that Nekoma team. I think right now the Nekoma team is going to be the strongest for my free-to-play account. There is also a world where I want to just run full Karasuno, because you get so many dupes of the Karasuno guys that maybe free-to-play Karasuno is fine, and then we just hard save gems. We could literally hard save gems and go for the Mia Twins. We're at that point in the game cycle where, honestly, you've got so many weeks ahead of you, you should be saving your gems. And then that means we can use SRs and SSRs on this account until those characters come out. Right, we'll do the block, and hopefully we'll get our chance to go. Yes, we will. And Tanaka will hopefully finish this, because these tutorials take so long. The people that do sit and do, I don't know, 800 rerolls, GG's to you guys. I'll probably do about an hour or maximum 2, since I've got a few hours before my stream. Yeah, that's about the time we're doing this. So it's a few hours before the stream at the minute. So I'm going to roll until the stream, and hopefully, I'm going to have an account ready for when the stream does go live, so we can play the free-to-play experience on stream. That would be really cool. Right, recruit. This is where we pull our first Hinata. Right, done. There he is. SR Hinata. This is a really good Hinata, by the way. Like, a lot of people are going to sit there and go, oh, it's the free unit that you get right at the start of the game. Yeah, but it's actually a good Hinata. The one thing about this game is a lot of the units are really solid. Right, we'll pop that, we'll pop into growth, and we will go and level this Hinata right the way up. Definitely don't spare your XP on this boy, he deserves it. And then we can come out and click onto training, onto challenges, and go again. I think there's one, if not two more things we need to do. So, firstly, player, pull Hinata in. As you can see, we've done it on all accounts again. And then we'll click bonds. It will show us the bonds that's been created, which is nice. And then we can go again. Nice, nice, nice. As you can see, we're doing 4 at once, so it is quick. If your PC can handle it, and I know mine can, you can do more than 4. If you want to put the sort of setup, you could do up to, I think I've done like 8 or 9 before, without sort of too much problems. It's just where I'm recording a video, it makes it a little bit harder for me. Alright, we got a bad, it's fine. It's not the end of the world. There we go. It's pretty scripted, so. But yeah, if you could do 8 or 9 at a time, it just gives you a little bit more variance on what you can. Oh, we hit perfect on all screens. Nice. Gives you a little more variance on your final results, so definitely worth it. If your PC can only handle 2 at a time, then do 2 at a time, you know? Quick attack. Super quick. Hinata gets the point. Nice and easy. Boom. Nice, nice, nice. And we've got our surf skill back up, which means we're going to do absolutely great work. There we go. Hit the perfect, and boom. That should be serviced, not aced. Okay. Nice receive, and Hinata will fly high to finish this off. Is there one more tutorial? Is there one more stage tutorial? Let's see. Let's see. Oh, they got the point. Oh no. Oh no, oh no. Right, team morale awaken. One of my screens is now desynced, so I'm just going to wait a little bit. Right, cool. If it happens that one of your screens desync, like mine did there, the bottom left desynced, you just want to wait just a second, let it catch up. Just so you don't have to worry too much. And we'll do that. Boom. Nice. Cool, someone other than Hinata actually got the points. Where are we? Come on, be the end. Be the end. Right, nice. Nice, nice. Right, one more set of missions to do. So we do missions. We'll claim them all. Level 6. Get 10 times the first time. And that's it. That's tutorial officially over. We can jump into recruit. It's going to tell us about recruit and banners. There's a new camera banner. It's going to tell us to do it, so we will do it. Here, interestingly, you've got a few options. Tanaka's still really good if you want to go Karasuno. Iwaizumi is really good if you want to pull for Yua Oikawa coming up. And Liev is all of a sudden very good if you're thinking about Kuro. So, in the case of this, honestly, maybe I don't worry too much about it. We hit 2 Tanakas and we hit an Ione. Personally, I want to try and play an account with Lev, I think. I actually think I want to try and play an account with Lev. Mostly because I've not played one with Lev before. So I think it'd be cool to have him. I've actually got 2 of the accounts with Lev now, which is really cool. So, yeah, we kind of take that. We'll retry on this one. And we'll retry on this one. Again, we're going to have to manually do it now. Which is the annoying part. All right, this account's now got Lev as well. So it's just the bottom account that needs a Lev. Right, come on. This is going to be part of the reroll process, unfortunately. So, yeah, expect this to be a little bit longer, depending on who you get. I got Tanaka again. It's just fine. This is fine. Absolutely fine. Come on, Lev. Should just let you pick. There he is. There he is. All right, we've got 4 accounts with Lev already guaranteed now. So if that's the case, we just want to hit that Kenma, don't we? We literally just want to hit that Kenma now. So confirm. I want to select Lev. Maybe later. Done. Done. Right, cool. So the next thing we're going to do is, now that we've got a brand new account, we'll come into here and we'll just click claim all of this. You should have a bunch of, like, you know, things come through, like tickets. Let's see how many tickets you actually start with. 46. That's a good amount of tickets. We don't get many red ones, so we'll have to deal with the red ones as we get them. But I want to come and select recruits, and I want to select Kenma. And I'm just going to do this. Oh, our first... Ooh, the bottom right account's already gotten something. It started with Kenma. Oh no, I hit 10 times again while that was loading. Ah, whoops. That's fine. What we could do is... Actually, now that we've got Kenma, we could pull more copies. Or we could select something different on the bottom one. In this case, I'm going to go for like Goshki. Or I think I went for Tendo there. Tendo's also a very good shout. Cool, confirm. I'm already very happy with what we just received. So they're all on 26. We'll go again. Confirm. Okay. And last 10 times. Okay, the top right just got something. I assume he's just gotten Kenma. No, is that Tendo? Oh, nice. Okay, so we have an account with Tendo and we have an account with Kenma at the moment. So right now we've got Kenma and we've got Tendo. So what we want to do is we want to try and get as many of these red tickets. Maybe we just go in on this now, actually. We go here. We buy the maximum number, whatever it is. And then I actually think this is probably the right call. We just spin. And if we do hit him in 7 summons, great stuff. If we don't, so be it. We re-roll. Because if we don't hit Kuro, it's almost not worth... if you don't hit Kuro, it's pretty much not worth it. So we want to try and hit Kuro. Come on. The reroll process is real here, by the way. Right, come on. One of these 2 accounts hit Kuro, please. One of the accounts where I've got the extra SSRs. Oh, wait. Did we just... Oh, never mind. We've got SR. We got SR, boy.
Mann,
I thought for a second we got an SSR. I was like, did we just get SSR Hinata? That would have been insane. It would have made me really consider that account. SSR Hinata, Tendo, that would have been a pretty solid start. Right, okay, we didn't hit anything, that's fine. So what we would do in this scenario is come into this box here. Not there, sorry. We'd come into the settings cog here, and then we would go into account, and we would delete the account. We're happy to delete the account all over. Yep, we are. It's going to give me a... Cool, confirm. Confirm. Some of them might throw errors. You're going to have to click them. And then you can hit start again and go straight back into guest account. And the reroll process starts again. Simple as that. So exactly what we've done is decided to throw me a bunch of capture codes, which is fine. We'll just beat it like that. That's all fine. Hit start and guest. There you go. That is the reroll guide. I am not going to sit and do a second one. I just think it takes about quite a bit of time. But that is how you would do it. I will show you guys the final account maybe at the start of next episode, or maybe I'll edit it in the end of this one. We'll see. But other than that, have a lovely rest of your day. Bye.